Hello everyone. In this video, I'm gonna share my knowledge with you about HTML, and this video is gonna be really easy. And if you have no knowledge about HTML, this video is absolutely for you. So, if you are trying to learn web design or development, and you may have heard the word HTML, and HTML is the first thing you will hear when you want to learn things like web design and web development. So let's get started with HTML. So first we will create a HTML file. Okay, this is you are seeing this is actually Visual Studio. So to create, we will create our file in my designated folder. I am creating a new folder, and the name would be first website or something. I don't know. There was some problem with it. I will rename it. Rename first website. Okay. So now we will create whatever I said HTML file. So I will use Visual Studio Code, which is a text editor. You can use any editor to create your HTML file, but I will be using Visual Studio because it is very much user friendly. You can also use Notepad, which comes with your Windows PC. You can see this one, but this is not that user friendly. So I will be using Visual Studio Code, which is really helpful. How are you going to download it? I'm showing it now. Searching Google Visual Studio Code, download. Here you go. Click, and you're seeing that first option, first link. Download Visual Studio and go there. Now you are seeing options. It is for Windows, it is for Ubuntu, Linux, and this is for macOS. So you have to just, this is very simple. You just click here and it will download automatically for your PC. And installation process is very simple. Just you have to agree with your terms and conditions, and you will have to just click next. But I already have downloaded it, so I will not download it again. This was just to show you. So now, after installation of VS Code, you will have to open it here. Go to File, open folder. We're seeing first website. Yes, this was it. My folder. Select folder. Now, this is our folder where we will create a file, and I will be naming it index.html. Now you will probably be wondering why I named it index.html, not anything else. Because in a professional work, when you're gonna do, it will be index.html always. I mean, the professionals do it that way, so that is why I am doing it like this, not any other particular reasons. So index.html. Now see what I put under after a dot. It is HTML, and HTML is a file type. Okay, just save it. So now if we go where the file was, it was web development project first website here. So you can see index.html. This is type. You can see HTML documents and the logo. If I put large icons, you can see it is a Chrome browser logo. So why it is like this? So first of all, there are many types of files like MP3, which is for audio files. There is also MP4 for video files, and there are also .exe, that means applications for PC, .apk for Android. So HTML is also some kind of file. So you need to have audio players to play or to use MP3 files. You need to have video players to use video files, .mp4 files. So like this, we are gonna need browser to read our HTML files, HTML files. That is why this looks this way. So now what I'm gonna do is, okay, we are gonna know a bit more about HTML. So there are two definition of HTML. One is HTML means how to meet ladies, but we are not gonna talk about that. We are gonna talk about HTML, hypertext markup language. We just need to put full meaning. So you can see this is hypertext markup language. So as a beginner, you must be familiar with language, but not you must be unfamiliar with hypertext markup. So this is a language. You can, for instance, you can say this is a language which can only a browser read, like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, any other browser can read the language which is hypertext. Like you need to communicate with someone, you use your language, use English, Indian, Turkish, Spanish, Bangla, or whatever you say. So you need language to communicate with others. So in this time or in this matter, we are gonna communicate with browser. So to communicate with browser, we need to communicate with browser, and we will be using a language that is HTML, and that is hypertext markup language. So as I said, you are familiar with language, and now we are going to see what means by hypertext. So hypertext is something that is always on hype. A text that is always on hype, that means that is not stable. So just see, here we have some search results, and if I hover around this, you can see it is not stable. It is showing me something, it is hype. So if I click here by my scroll of my mouse, it has opened. Okay, so it has taken me to here. Okay, but if you see the text above here, if I click here, it doesn't take me to anywhere. Okay, but this one does. So this is what we meant by hypertext. It will take us to something else, somewhere else. So that is the explanation of hypertext. Okay, so next we found is markup. What does we know by markup? Okay, we need to mark something. Like in English, for instance, open this document. This is a paragraph, you can say, about something HTML. So the fact is that here in English we use commas, full stops, brackets to properly write something. Okay, so that people can understand. So when we will write code like HTML, in HTML we will use some we will also use some something like this, comma, but that is not actually comma. So if I just show you now, everything we will do right like this tag h1, then we will use p tags. So this in HTML you will have to write everything under like this. Okay, so why? Because this is how our browser will understand what we are trying to mean to browsers. Okay, so you might be feeling uncomfortable, but just continue to watch the video. You will be comfortable pretty soon. So we will close these tabs. So just now see, in our we will remove this. So in our HTML file we will write now something like hello world. Then I can write how you doing, which is a famous developer Joey Tribbiani from Friends, and I love my country or anything like this. Okay, oops, I made a mistake. So now you can see I have written something, and you can also see there is a something like a circle, a mini circle, or you can say a bigger version of full stop beside index.html. So what does this mean? This means that file I am writing now is not saved. So what will I have to do to save it? So first of all, you need to see something like this. I am opening my website. Okay, I have already written something in my website, but it is not showing here. Okay, you can see there is nothing here. And why is that? Because we have not saved it. Okay, the bigger size of full stop indicates it. So we have to save it, and how will we do it? Just press Ctrl and S in your keyboard. Ctrl plus S. So now this is the circle or the full stop is not here anymore. So I presume that is saved. Now we will go to our website. Okay, but still we don't see anything. Why? Because every time you make a change in your HTML file, we'll need to reload your browser. Okay, so now I can see something. Hello world, how are you doing? I love my country. So we will go to our previous direction. Now you can see, hello, I have written this in after every sentence. I mean every new para. Like I did not write this one after another, did I? No, I didn't. But you can see these texts in here are coming after one by after. So I don't want to be this way. So if you want to see again, I have made a lot of gaps, and I am writing hello people. Okay, I saved it again. I am going back to Chrome, reload, but you can see hello people is here but after the previous line. But I tried to make some room, some gap between I love my country and this one, but the browser did not understood it. Why? Because a while ago I said that you need to the language the browser understand is HTML, so you need to write the way the browser understands. So now if I remove this, I just see I will put them in p tag. Just type P and you can see the first thing here, P, press enter. Okay, this is a p tag. In p tag we can learn our things, we can write our things. So like previous times I am writing hello world, another paragraph, how you doing, and another paragraph I am writing, sorry there's a mistake, I love my country. Okay, now we will save it again and go to our previous page and reload it. But this time you can see there is gap between hello world, how you doing, and I love my country. That is what I wanted it to be first, but it was not like this way. Because why? Because I did not say to my browser, you do it that way, not the way you want. You do it my way. So this is what actually markup means. Like I'm marking this, and yes, you need to follow my dear browser. You need to do it this way, show it this way. Okay, this is why it is called markup language. So creating a tag, there are many types of tag, you will know it later, but this is actually paragraph tag, you know. I mean, the word is paragraph, so you can see the first letter of the word is P, and that will be used to identify a P tag. So you can see this is P. Okay, so to create a tag, first you will need to use a less than sign, then a greater than sign, and now you will have to close it. So this means the start, and now we'll have to close it. Okay, so now do it like previous times, but this time to show it that it is end, we will have to use slash. So slash means okay, it is now closing. Okay, so but to identify different tags, like as I said, there are many tags: paragraph, h1, h2, h3, attribute. So I will have to tell them what tag it is. So let's put P here. Just put P here. So this is a P tag. This is actually kind of like a sandwich, because you can see in a sandwich you can see there are breads in the upper level, in the above or in the bottom, but in the middle there are some things you want to put, like meat or fish, meat, chicken, or anything you want. So this is actually like a sandwich. Use the tag and put anything you want in the middle. So we will create another P tag, like, and write a lot of things like. Okay, so another way to create P tag in Visual Studio Code is just type P. Now it will show you some suggestions, and already you can see there is P selected. First only P. Now click enter. So a P tag is created. Now you can write anything you want here, like hope is a good thing, maybe the best of the things, and no good things ever dies. Okay, ever dies. I am making a lot of mistakes. So this is another P tag. Okay, so now save it and go to the browser, reload. You can see another paragraph. So now we will learn something else. If you go to like search in Google HTML, and you can see Wikipedia here, you can see this text. You can see it is a bit healthier or weightier than the others. You can see they are thin, but this is fat, thick. So that is actually called bold. Okay, if you add bold text like you did in Microsoft Word, it will be like this way. Okay, so now I want to make that the best of the things to be bold. How will I do that? So I'm doing now is bold. Okay, bold, this is bold, and the first letter of bold is B. So like paragraph, we will use B to identify a bold tag. Okay, so now these are the things. B. Now the base of the things. Copy it, put it between B. Now save it, go to a web page, reload it, and you can see the best of the things. If I zoom it a bit, the best of the things is thick, and you can see it's a bit different from the rest of the words, the letters. So this is actually what is making a making words bold actually is. So now say we want to make words italic, and if you are familiar with Microsoft Word, you already know that what is making a word italic. So now let's write something in p tag like Joe Biden is the president of United States. Okay, so we will just copy it. We'll have to do is Control C, then paste it by Control V to make it a bit of longer size. So you can see that we cannot now say we are not seeing the full text here. So what we'll have to do, we will just have to wrap the text. And how will we do that? Click Alt plus Z in keyboard, and as you can see now it is broken and we can see the full text in a page. So now say President of the United States, or let's say yes, I want to make it italic. So as I did previous times, bold and italic. So the word is italic and the first letter is I. So this is how I will create an italic tag. Okay, so just say President of, Control X to cut it. Now paste it, President of. So save it. Now I'm going to my browser, index.html. So as you can see, the president of, you can see, if you have a good eye, you can see how definitely is a bit italic. Okay, so this is how you can do italic tag using I. You probably will be heard of H1, H2, H3 tags, and there are six kind of H tag heading tags: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So let's see this. You can see HTML. This text is bigger than the others. Okay, so let's see something else. Let's see newspaper. In a newspaper, what do we find? We find. Let's see. You can see this is a photo of a newspaper, and see what is this? This is a heading. Okay, you can see we have talked about paragraph. These are paragraph, but this is a heading. This is also to a heading. This is also to a heading. These are heading. But you can see this is the biggest. This is smaller than this one, probably smaller than this one too, and this one is also smaller than this. So what I am trying to say is there are different types of headings too in HTML. We will be seeing. So if we want to create these tags, H1 first, okay, just click enter, complete it. So let's say who is the most powerful person in our country? Let's say president. Okay, so we have written president. Now who has the lesser power than president? I will say prime minister. Prime minister. Now under prime minister we can say the ministers has powers. So it's done. Now page 4, who have lesser power than minister, we can say members member of parliament. And now maybe after him, after them, member of parliament, we can say H5 that the police has power to. And in H6, we can say our teachers have more powers on us. I mean, after police, just say this teachers, okay? Teachers. So now save it and go to our website, okay? Index.html, reload it. Now you can see there are, we have written this. This is the input. This is the input, and this is the output, okay? This. So this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, and these are the heading tags or tags of HTML. So I hope you understand. I have tried to put it in easier way. You can see president and then prime minister, minister of parliament, police, teacher. So these are the heading tags of HTML. So now we can, if we go in this, we can see hypertext markup language is also bold. Like if we write here, we have done this. We have done this previously in this list of the things, and we used bold tag. Okay, so there is a similar tag to bold, that is strong tag. Okay, so let's copy something from that Wikipedia page. Let's say we copy this one. Control C, go to our previous application, Visual Studio Code. Now we will write a p tag. In the p tag, we will paste the thing we have copied. So let's say I want to highlight the thing like HTML is the standard markup language. Okay, so that is important. Viewers need to see it a bit different way so that they put their attention to it. So I will just copy it. Now I will create a strong tag. So unlike other tags so far, in other tag we just saw that for paragraph tag we use P. For heading we have used H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. For bold B, for italic I. But in this case we will write the full word strong. Strong itself is a tag. We will not just use F. We will use strong. So paste it. Now if we go to our page, after saving this, reload, you can see that the HTML is the standard markup language is now highlighted. It kind of looks similar to base of the things, and you could say that strong and bold B tag does the similar job, similar works, but the fact is that still there are difference, and when you go for higher level, you will understand the difference between strong, these other things. Or suppose instance, if we search in Google difference between strong tag and bold tag, there. So difference level between strong and bold tag in HTML. Strong tag is one of the element of HTML used in formatting HTML text. It is used to show importance of the text by making it bold or highlighting it semantically. Okay, this is strong tag. But now the bold tag or B is also one of the formatting elements of HTML. The text is written under B tag. The text bold presentationally to draw attention. So the B tag is used for something to draw attention. So this is B tag and this is to draw attention, but HTML is really, really important and it has more importance than others. So that is why HTML, so the strong tag is used. And this kind of may be confusing to you, but when you continue doing works with HTML and you continuously keep do it. Say, let's go to the Wikipedia page, and you can see that web browsers receive HTML documents from a etc. Okay, so you can see the web browsers is clickable. You can see if I go there, it is pointer and it just showing me a path. Here you can see that HTTPS and will link, so that text is clickable. So in my website too, I want something to be created like for like clickable, and if I click there, that will take me to a certain page. So let's say not this one. So let's say I will write go to YouTube. Okay, this has to be clickable and this should take me to YouTube. So now for this purpose I will use a tag, that is anchor tag. So how will I create anchor tag? The word is anchor. So you can see A is the first letter of the word anchor, as we're seeing. So I think you can guess that the anchor tag will be just A, like paragraph, but A in place of P. Okay, so we will put this to anchor tag. If in Visual Studio Code, if you just type A, click enter, it will give you a anchor tag. Okay, the href we don't need it now, so just say it, paste, go to YouTube. Now go to our page, reload it, and you can see anchor go to YouTube. So I don't need this anchor now, just commenting it, so I can just see it here, not in the YouTube, in the website. So if I reload it again, the anchor is not here. So I want this go to YouTube to be clickable, and this should take me to YouTube. So for this purpose, I will give href. Okay, href. So this is what is href, and you may be wondering what is href. Just see, href means hypertext reference. So as you can, I have told you before, like this is hypertext. Okay, this is hypertext, and this should take me to somewhere. So but it should take me to somewhere, that is okay, but where will it take me? It should take me to the place I refer. Okay, so reference come from referring, so the reference, and in here I will put the link I want it to visit. Just forget about that. Now just see that if I click here, it is in h tag, a tag, anchor tag. Now I click here, it took me to this page. I was here, now this is a clickable. I click here, it brought me here. So now we will do the same to go to YouTube. Okay, go to youtube.com, copy link. So we don't need it now. These we don't need these tabs now. So go there, and in the href, that means hypertext reference, I will comment that too. I will put the link that it should take me to. Okay, so now save it, go to our website and reload it. Now you can see that go to YouTube is now clickable. Okay, you can see now if I go there, it is like a hand, and I click here, it takes me to YouTube. So this is now clickable. So this is what anchor tag is. So you have seen different websites, and image is a definite part of website. Say you go to Facebook or Instagram, you see a lot of pictures, images. So let's say we want to add an image into our website, and you must be wondering how we can do it. So let's see it. Now we will be adding image to our website. So image, this is the word image. Okay, so let me see. Let's can you guess what can be the tag for image? As like anchor and paragraph, you may be thinking that it can be I, but as we did earlier, that italic for italic, we use I tag. So I tag is already booked. We can't use I again, but we can use img. This is the tag for adding image into a website. Image, okay. From this word, we are getting img tag. Img, okay. So img, and let's close it. Img, okay. So we did it. So the fact about img is here we have to show the source of the picture or image I want to show. So this is an attribute I will have to add, that is src. You know, source src comes from source. You know that source is like that. We type source is source, that is source. Okay, so from here we are using only src to show the path of our image. Okay, so src, now I will give equation equals and double quotation. So now at first we will see how to add a image from internet. Let's say I will add this man photo. I have opened it in a new tab. Let's copy the image link, paste it into right between the two quotation. Okay, paste it by Control and V. Now save it by Control and S. Now Alt tab, going to our Chrome. Now reloading it by Control and R. And here we can see the image is here. Okay, image of I don't know who, Mark Anderson, who may have invented HTML. So now we know how to add an image from another website or another image from online. But in professional cases, we will be using image which we will make by ourselves and which will be in our computer or source file. So let's download some other picture for this purpose. Uh, let's yes, HTML5 logo. Save image as. I will be saving to my location like this for development project first website here. Save here. So this has been downloaded. So now I will be adding this website, this image like img. Okay. So now let's see another thing, that in a previous image tag we use closed tag. So we just close it by any other tag, like any other tag. But if you actually see, we don't need to use closing tag, because in the middle of this we are not typing anything. We will so we will be able to this we will able to do this by just using this img. And img we will be adding source double quotation. Now you can see it's already suggesting me the photo I want to add. So I will just click enter. So now Control save by and go to our previous page, reload it, and yes, you can see the photo is here, HTML 5 logo. So the fact is that you can be a little bit confused by not closing the image tag, but as you continue to do it, it will be easier to you. So this is how you can add any image to your website. So now say we want to add a list into our website, and there will be some items in the list too. So we will make a list. Okay. So and each item is called a list item. Okay. So now I have written list item. Okay. List item, it contains L from list and item from I. So the tag should be L I. Okay. So the Visual Studio Code generally closes the tags for us. So you really not need to worry about anything like this, closing the tag. So okay, list items. Okay. So now I will be adding like list item 1. Now another list item li list item 2. Then again li list item 3. So now we will save this and go to our website. Let's see what happened to our website. Reload it. Now go down. Yes, you can see there are 3 list items, and you can see also bullet points are there too. Just the circles, tiny little circles are called bullet items. Bullet points. So now you can see how can we make a list. So let's say now we want to list where there will be ordered. Number 1 will be 1, number 2 will be 2, number 3 will be 3, and the 1, 2, 3 will be beside the items. Okay. So that is by maintaining an order. So order list. This is what we are going to create now. So order list, not item. Ordered list. Ordered list. R-E-D. So now I will write O from order, L from list. So here it is our tag OL, means ordered list. In this we will add our list items like this. Okay, let's copy. Oh no, we won't copy. We will put different items like li list items, like let's put the name of the cast of friends like Joey. Now list item 2 will be Phoebes. Now we will be adding Monica. So okay, I think that will be enough. Now we will be going to our page after saving and reload it, and we can see ordered list. We should keep our ordered list in the comment. It's just to explain to you. Okay, save it and reload. Now see 1, 2, 3. I did not put it. It is just put it by, because I used OL ordered list, and this is why we have 1, 2, 3. That is sorted out by an order. So from ordered list now we will move into unordered list. Unordered list. Unordered list. So in unordered list the tag will be UL, as you can guess from the previous ordered list tag. Enter. Now add li. Now we will be adding food names like burger. Okay. Another list item like pizza, another list item, like you can say cook. I think that should be enough, and we will comment this out. So reload. Now you can see we have an unordered list just like this item. You can see just like this we have this. So in the professional areas we won't use like li, we want to use like this. We will either be using ordered list or unordered list. So this is how we will be making list in a website. Say you need to input, if you go to Facebook, Instagram, and different websites, you need to give them your password, email, and that is done by input. So they take something from you, that means you are inputting something. So that these things are done by input tag. Okay, so let's see input tag. Input tag, there is no short form in input, just write input, and here and Visual Studio Code, it will always suggest you the tag, so you just need to press enter, and now you need to type, you need to say the type. So you can see different types there, and first of all we will be just taking text. Okay, so like image tag, you don't need to put closing tag here too. So save it and go to our website, reload it. Now you can see there is an empty area, and we can type here, like you can see we are typing a lot of things. So this is about text. So now let's say we need to take password. Okay, so now input type. Now you can check, you have to give the type to password and end the tag, save it, go to your website, reload it, and now let's say I am in a website where I need to log in. So let's give a email, joeytribiani@gmail.com. Now what is his password? His password is this, but we can't see it. Why? Because the type was password. Okay, that is the reason we cannot see what we are typing in that box. Now there is another type of input that is like radio. Okay, end it, save, tab, reload. So now you can see the input here, there is a something. Okay, so what is this? This is radio type input. That means you may be wondering why this is called radio, because if you haven't seen one, there in the radio there is a big knob to turn the volume up or down, or searching for different channels, and that is why we use that, it was named radio. Okay, so definitely have seen somewhere else. I'm just teaching you or telling you how to use it for yourself. Now let's see another type of input, and this will be checkbox. Okay, and save, reload. Now you can see, you can check it, uncheck it, check it, uncheck it. This is a different type of input. So also sometimes you need to input photos, like you do on Instagram or Facebook. You upload your photo as input. So now we are gonna do that. We will input now type. Now we will be uploading file. So as usual, the type is file. Okay, end it, save it. Now go to our website, reload it. Now you can see it has come something like this, and choose file. You can choose anything like this, or yes, you can choose like this, and also already a file has been chosen. So these are the input types, and if you want to learn more about different types of input, you can search online. So now what else can we learn? Let's see. Now in our website, when we upload something, or after filling the forms, we generally submit. There is a button where we click, and the information provided by us goes to the server. Okay, so now how we can add a button into our website? This is simple, and type button, close it. So this is how you can add a button, and in the middle you can type submit, just save it, and now there is a submit button in my website. Okay, so now probably we will want to add another button, like simple less than button, end it, and here we will type cancel. Okay, cancel. So this is how this looks now. So if you want to, this is all collecting information from the user. Okay, so you can say that this, we can put them under a form tag is also something like this. I mean, this is just for to make things nicer, to so that people can read it easily, people can understand it easily, that this is a form and here we will have to provide our information. So just paste it, and if you want to indent, just select and tab, sorry, paste again. Okay, so now you can see it has been indented properly, and now you can see they are here, and if we go to our website, they are as usual like previous times. So this is kind of form, but in a form we see that these should be one after another, not like this. They should be one under another like this. These are list items. So we go to our website, and now just add a special tag, BR, and there is no closing to it. You just put it like this again, so you can see, save, reload. Now see, these inputs have come under that box. Okay, because we have used BR tag. So now we will use BR tag again, sorry. Again we will be adding another BR tag here. This is called breaking tag. Just give you, just let you start your next line or something from the next line. So now you can see all these are under one by one. Okay, so this is done. Now we will see div tag like this. This is called div tag, and what is it? It is for a simple section to be put in here. I mean, if you are making a website and you are making the header section, you can put all this, all the information, all the h2 tags. Okay, let me show you h2, like blogs. Okay, and let's say I am adding a paragraph, and okay, for dummy text, and this is kind of important, like you may not know how to add dummy text, like just type lorem and type how many words you need. I say 30. You can see lorem 30. Okay, now type enter. So this has given me 30 words, but this doesn't make any sense, just dummy text. So now you can see, if I go to my page, reload it, you can see blogs and a paragraph has been added. So this is just a division or a section where I am keeping my blocks. Okay, this kind of may seem confusing to you, but this is your first time. If you don't understand, watch the video again. And also you cannot learn all the tags at first time. Okay, so if you continue practicing, you will learn them easily. So this is div tag. So now say I want to, okay, say dollar seed, not this one. I made this third word, these three words I want to smallify. Okay, just like, I mean, this will be in the paragraph tag, but it will be a little bit smaller. So I will be copying this, cut, Ctrl X, now give you a small tag, SMALL, okay, and now put that text here. Now save it, reload. Now you can see that these three words I used a small tag. Okay, these are different lines, different size, but these three words are a little bit smaller. So this is what we use the small tag for. We will be talking about structure of an HTML file. Okay, but so let's create another file. Sorry, click here. I will be typing index2.html, and HTML is important to show you the file, I mean to show the file type. So the proper structure of a HTML file is, at first you have to say what type of file it is. Obviously it is a HTML file, so now we will close it. Okay, and in the HTML there will be two part. One is head, okay, like human brain. There are important information are stored here. Now then there will be a body. So generally in a website, what we see the elements that are stored in body, that are kept in body, and what we don't see, we see, but there is not as much as elemented. So we say, we go to in a body, we will add an h2 tag, and this is another website. Okay, sometimes it works slow. Okay, now save it, and now we will open index2.html. okay, so open with, okay, not this, we will be going to our file, project, first website, index2. Okay, so as we're seeing, this is index2.html. okay, but for a instance, let's go to here. Okay, they have written documentation for Visual Studio. Okay, but here we are seeing the file name. We don't want that. We want to show something like this. Okay, so how will we do that? We will do this by adding another tag, and that will be title. Okay, we will be keeping second website. Okay, site. Okay, now go to the web page. Now just look closely, index to HTML. Now reloading it, and now you can see this is second website. This is the name of the website. So there another thing else is there. You can see they have this websites have nice little logo here. Okay, but we don't have them. Okay, so let's do something. We will. Okay, so this is called Fab Icon. This little image here that gives you the impression of a website is called Fab Icon. So we will be adding a Fab Icon to our website here. Go here, and this will also be in the head. Okay, so link, this will be like, okay, let's type link, and you will see that this is Fab Icon. Okay, look closely, this is link Fab Icon, enter. So Visual Studio Code has already made us, just saying us to change the file. Okay, so what we will be adding, okay, we will be adding this png alter z to show the file here. Save, now reload. Okay, this didn't work. We will have to remove this, I guess. Okay, now you can see this has come. So this is how you can add Fab Icon to a website. Okay, if you want to see that relation, shortcut icon, type image x icon. Okay, href is the name of the file or the path of the file. So this is how you can add title and link to a website. Now we will be opening another site. This will be third.html. Okay, so here we created the structure of HTML by using manually. I mean, I did this, we did this, but Visual Studio Code makes this even easier. Just press shift, then exclamatory sign, now click enter. So this has given me a complete structure of a website. So if I go through this, at first we see doc type, which means the type of the documents, like this document is HTML format, so this is why it has written doc type HTML. And now lang equal to en, because it is saying that language is English. This website is using English language. And there are some meta here that as a beginner you shouldn't really be, you won't be wanting to explain those. I mean, you will know this if you go any further in future. And this is title as a document. So this is how you can create a HTML file structure by just a click in Visual Studio. So this is it for today. And if we revise, if we see again what we have learned today, we will be seeing, like, at first we talked about HTML. What is HTML? HTML is hypertext markup language, and I talked about what is hypertext or what is markup, and what is language, and we have seen how to create paragraph tag, how to create any tag actually. And then we have seen how to style, like bold tag, using of bold tag for making on the text bolder, and then we used I tag for giving the style like italic, and then we saw how we can create headings for websites like h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. Then also we have learned this strong tag, how it is used and why it is used. Then we have seen anchor tags to be a text to be clickable, and take us to another website or another page. Then we have added image to our website. Then we have also seen how to add list items into our website, order list, unordered list. We have seen how to do this. Then we did create form where we took input from the user. Then this is div, so this is kind of maybe confusing, but you will learn about it in future. And in index 2 we have seen how a structure of HTML file is created. You can see this is head, this is body. We have talked about this, how to give title to a website, how to give Fav Icon, and in the third I showed you how to create a structure of HTML file just by one click in Visual Studio. So if you have any problem understanding the concepts, you can rewatch the video, and also you can go to other sources. Also I cannot show you all the tags properly, so if you want to learn more about HTML, you can always use Google, and you can learn you can learn different tags from there. And also you can see other videos on YouTube to increase your knowledge. So this is it from the video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit